Shit. All right. So finally, we got this amazing ray tracing version of Metro. From the video I've seen, it's a game changer in this game. Like, and I already love this game a ton, so I'm excited. Although I heard there are some issues with this Xbox version, but I'm sending my PS5 in for repair soon, so I don't really have a choice but to play it on this, just because, yeah, I can't wait to send the PS5 in. I want to just send it in right away and get it over with. So I'm playing it on Xbox. Plus, I just want to use the Xbox. It's fucking cool. I haven't really had that much time to use it. So
I still remember life before the war.
I might do a little fucking around later.
I remember that we used to be different. We used to live up there, on the surface. We used to be the masters of the whole world. We built gigantic cities of glass and steel. We crossed the oceans at will. And we also conquered the skies. There used to be 7 billion of us. We were not born for life in the tunnels. I was born to breathe fresh air, and I remember it. The 7 billion were wiped out by the last war. Only 50,000 managed to survive underground, with the surface poisoned, burnt, and teeming with horrible monsters. One day the radiation on the surface might subside, and our grandchildren or their grandchildren might be able to return there. At least that's what my brothers in arms from the Order believe. Basically, there was no hope for us right off the start. Still, we humans are just too bad at surrendering. We tried to make the best of what we had, banded together, and worked to make the Metro our new home. After all, it might well be the only place left on Earth for humans to live. For a time, we thought we could make it. But, regrettably, the war didn't kill our bad habits. In the relative safety of the tunnels, corruption festered. And when danger came from above the ground, only a few of us stood against it, our numbers dwindling by the day. But I remember we were born for a better life, and I can't accept that I'm destined to grow old and die underground. I don't care if I'm called an idiot. But if even a single shard of the old world still exists out there, I have to find it. Between endless years of hopeless existence and even a single moment of hope, I must choose hope. I must find that signal.
And it's fucking epic, because on the old version, like, this room was ultra fucking dark. Like, you couldn't see a damn thing. I don't know what's up with that. Like, Digital Foundry was saying that PlayStation had the same problem, where that left sign was never visible no matter how bright you made it. But it's like, I'm having the same issue on Xbox. And I just calibrated the TV too, so I don't know. You can still see though. So actually, if anything, that's like too bright, kind of, right? Yeah, it should be darker than that. But it's... places like this are gonna be brighter just because of the ray tracing. Like, it's really the first console game with, like, realistic lighting. Where the lighting actually bounces and isn't just being faked. Yo. I just heard kids laughing. But that's... I didn't notice that before. That's like a thing in the metro. It's basically ghosts. Cobwebs. You know what? Brian was talking about... well, he's been talking about playing the whole series for a long time. And he already owns them. I was worried because he doesn't like horror games. Oh, shit. Get off me. Yeah, he doesn't like horror games, so I was worried that, like, maybe the spider parts of the game would be too much. But, yeah, he actually owns, like, 50 spiders now. I didn't know that he was, like, you know, into that. But it's funny because I don't think those spider parts in this game will be a problem now, since he has them in real life. I have a bigger problem with them in real life than he does. Not in video games. I kind of wish I didn't. But I'm somehow able to separate real life from video games almost too well. Although I also am really good at getting immersed into games at the same time, but as far as like fear, yeah, it just... stuff doesn't affect me. Wait, there's other people. Yeah, I like how you can turn on the 3D audio here without it only going to the headphones, unlike PlayStation. But PlayStation's 3D audio is a million times better. It's kind of crazy that you can use keyboard and mouse on this. I don't think you can do that on PlayStation. Wait a sec. What the fuck? Uh-oh. Yo, I think he just shot himself in the head. Was it this guy or... But I think he was basically talking about the station getting overrun. But yeah, you know what's weird is... I saw a video of someone complaining about the dead zone in this game. I'm not feeling it. Like he said specifically on the Xbox version. And I saw him, he was moving it. The stick around a ton. But this isn't bad at all, I don't think. It's I mean, it's better than Nintendo Switch, to be honest. Nintendo Switch always has major dead zone issues, but this is alright, like... Okay. Here they come. Oh shit, let's get out of here.
Artyom! What the hell? He's hurt! Come on, Artyom, stay with us.
They're coming back. Attention, people. Oh, look, it's the hero. Why are the lights on? It's nighttime at the station. Don't worry. I told you.
I got it! Open up! Go!
Here come his pilots. Looks like Artyom's been on another one of his mad trips up top.
Hey, Duke, wait a minute. Where to now? Left, across the square! Hey, Damir, do you think the Colonel knows what Artyom been up to here? How am I supposed to know? Ask him yourself. He radioed from the rig, said he'd be here tomorrow. Hey, you! Leave him alone!
I killed him myself with my slingshot.
Let him learn to stand up for himself. How else can he hope to survive in the metro? Rise and shine, people! Hang in there, Artyom. You're gonna get a fresh dose of Spartan blood now.
Artyom, are you awake? It's okay. The doctor said you'll be fine. Are you trying to kill me with worry? What if next time you don't return from the surface? There's no one out there, Artyom. No one to find, no one to talk to. If there was, don't you think they'd be here already? We've talked about this again and again. You have to accept it. There's only us.
Colonel! Hello, Alex. There you are, you stubborn fool. How many times are we going to have this conversation? I don't care if you kill yourself over this silly dream of yours. But don't you see what you're doing to my daughter? Your wife?
Dad, please.
The Order is short on men after the battle for D6. But you leave. People need you, and you pursue your selfish obsession. But now this shit has to stop! There's only Metro, nothing else. And the Order is here to defend it. Because if not us, then who? You look fine to me. So, get ready to go. Then, we'll discuss your transfer to Polis. Come, we need to talk.
I'll get the doctor. Artyom, please, promise me this was the last time. Later.
Artyom, we managed to bring you back from the brink, but people are giving you their blood, which could save so many wounded, and you keep bringing it back irradiated. Don't you think that is unfair? Let me put it this way. I can't promise I'll be able to bring you back next time.
Still, lucky those Spartans are damn good. They brought Artyom here just in time. They sure are. I cannot remember the last time I saw a bunch of healthy and fit people down here. Yeah, me neither. It's a shame they spend so much time on the surface. Well, sadly, it's their job. Job or no job, if they keep doing that. Well, not everyone can stand being cooped up down here. And why not? It's what's kept us alive up to now. And how long do you think that's going to last? How many kids are there in the station? In the whole metro? Who will be left here in 10 years? 10 years? We'll be lucky if we make it halfway there. No antibiotics, no suture thread. Which is why we can't afford to have our best fighters taking unnecessary risks. What will we do if all the Spartans come down with radiation poisoning like Artyom and the Nazis try something? That's exactly why they go up there. They know we can't solve anything by hiding in our holes. The stores are running out. There's fewer of us and more of the mutants. And those keep getting larger, stronger, and smarter by the day. Sooner or later, they will crush us. Sure, there's nowhere else to go, but maybe something up there could help us.
I'm not sure what could possibly be worth endangering themselves for like this. But who knows? Maybe they found some secret maps in D6 that point to a storage unit of some kind. Something that will save us. I don't know. Artyom, just try to take better care of yourself, huh? Even if you find someone else out there, they probably have their own troubles. So what would contacting them even accomplish? Besides, I remember we used to receive signals from the outside pretty frequently soon after the bombs fell. But not for a long time now. Doesn't that tell you anything? Ah well, it's your life.
Artyom, I understand how you feel, but you're not always going to save the Metro single-handedly. Why keep looking for a solution alone? Your friends from the Order came to your help again. The Colonel seems to want you back in the unit. Why waste your time in our farming station or out there looking for ghosts? If Sparta wanted me, I'd join in a heartbeat. In any case, good luck, Artyom.
I mean, they're making great points. But I know why Artyom
Worth endangering themselves for like this. But
doesn't listen.
who knows? Maybe they found some secret maps in D6 that point to a storage unit of some kind.
Are they repeating themselves?
I don't know.
I doubt there is any magical salvation
But this is an interesting little one because this is from the book.
after all these years.
Uncle Artyom, don't worry. I believe you. Will you take me with you when you find the clean place outside?
I'll just off ourselves here quietly. I have no idea, really. I don't think anyone does. Well, hey,
Artyom, stop putting delusions into his head. I don't want him going crazy like you. I can't even sleep since you told him all those silly stories. Is that supposed to make him better? Please, leave my son alone.
That was actually something that happened in the book. And I love seeing shit like that. Like well, I mean, I guess most people aren't crazy and didn't read the fucking books, or I didn't read them, I listened to the audiobooks, but seeing stuff that matches the book in the game is like really cool for me personally. I mean, I assume it's because the author of the book wrote the games. Wait a sec. It has some horror elements for sure, yeah. And this is like the new like ray traced version. So yeah, the lighting especially is incredible. Like just even looking over here, like the light is so fucking realistic in here. It looks so much better than it used to, because it looked great before, but now it's like the way the light actually bounces like in real life, and yeah, it's just insane. Also, it's 60 FPS now and
Believe my eyes.
4K, so yeah, it looks
You gave us a
fucking awesome, plays awesome.
How are you, friend? I see you all right. This calls for a celebration.
A few more scars and you will be completely irresistible to any woman. Speaking of which,
Alyosha,
how
you
are
are
the
your
nurses
usual
in the
nice
hospital,
guy.
huh?
You just stop crowding him. Brother.
back, Artyom.
Привет,
All
Artyom.
right, you're all dismissed. I give you 2 hours, people.
Oh, it's official. I knew it. So I brought something.
And here we go again.
Please, let's not repeat the last
Hold
time.
on, Artyom.
Control's really good. Really fun to play. My problem with it is the story was really confusing, but if you don't care as much about the story, it probably won't bother you. It'll just be a fun game for you to play.
And more of nothing? Artyom, the only thing I can hear is that Geiger counter ticking. Yes, and there's also those damn things. Calling all the time. Let's go home, dear, please. Don't you think I'd also love to live on an ocean beach or in a green forest? But what good are these fantasies in a silent world? Silent, Artyom? Because it's dead. We took our time. Time to replace our filters. Come on, replace your filter. Haven't you spent enough time in the sick bay? Oh, Father will kill me if he finds out I went up with you. Twice if he learns we've been to a Hansa off-limit zone. Have you been to all these ruins? See all the destruction. And Moscow had the best anti-air defenses in the country. If this is how it looks now, imagine how the rest of the world looks.
I had to scare a demon away. It was getting too comfortable here.
Oh, what? I missed the fucking note? How? Oh, at least it was at the beginning of the game, but I don't know. How the hell could I have missed it? I looked everywhere. Oh, wait, you know what? I don't think I looked around when I first got up. Like the doctor's table. Oh, and there's a postcard. The postcards are the hardest to find because there's always pictures on the wall. And it's like not easy to identify. But yeah, Control is pretty cool. Like, there's shooting, but then there's also, you have telepathic powers.
We'll move to Polis. Dad says he'll arrange a
It's
flat
pretty
for
fun.
us. Because if not us, then who? A flat with a kitchen and a shower. Let's go in turns here. It's not stable enough. Your turn now.
Oh yeah. You can actually, in this version of the game, you can improve the FOV. Oh, that's awesome.
They were out of the woods.
Hell yeah, no, I like that.
Turn the light off. Did you hear that? Again! Watchman!
What?
Probably heard us coming down from the roof and decided to ambush us. The beasts are getting smarter. Let's pick up the pace. Now the whole area knows we're here.
Ammo and a filter. What is that? Is that like a submarine arcade game? Yeah, nothing in there.
Hear that? It's a pack. Just what we need. Hate each other as much as they hate us. I really don't get why this zone is off limits to stalkers. The radiation and beasts are nothing special. So, the pack is here. So, do we turn this place into Thermopylae, or do we let them pass?
Thermopylae, nice.
Wait it out.
This is Sparta.
Looks like that is all of them. I'm glad they didn't notice us. That was a large pack. Oh, is this why the zone is off limits? I mean, if all the packs here are like that.
Yeah, photo mode is sweet. So glad they added it in this game. Oh yeah, you could put the logo on. Oops, I screwed that up. Still getting used to the buttons on Xbox. Yeah. Yeah. And in that game, it's hard to care about the story just because it's so confusing. Like, I feel like I need to watch a video explaining the story in Control. It's that fucking confounding.
Hold up, we can bridge across the railroad. It would save us a detour. Damn, too high. Hey, Artyom, help me get up there. Shit! Come up now. I got you. Did you hear that, Artyom? Something large, right? At least that was far away.
Now that's what I call a blizzard. Can't see a thing. Or hear. Let's switch to radios. What? Artyom, are you seeing this? I'm not just imagining things, right? A train! A damn train on the surface! Where?
Yeah, the reason why
Shit, what do we do, Artyom?
the train is a big deal is because in this series, like, everyone lives in the Moscow, like, subway system underground. And going to the surface is really dangerous because of the radiation and the mutants. So people only go up there to try to find, like, supplies and stuff that's valuable. So seeing a train drive by on the surface is very weird. Because there's not supposed to be any, like, major life on the surface.
Look, it's our guys from
Like,
the
nobody lives on the surface, in other words.
train too. Let's join them.
Hey, come on, get
How did you guys get here? Did you see that thing out there?
We sure did. Come on, get in.
Oh, you completed Sekiro. Nice.
You should have checked first, assholes. Artyom, thank God. These people, they're Hansa, not the Order. Assholes. They did a number on you. Well, Dad will rip them a new one
Look,
for
what's
that.
going on in this Moscow of yours anyways?
Of yours? You're putting this like you're not from here.
We aren't. Our village is about 200 kilometers from here.
What village? You're not from Moscow?
Just a regular village. We came here to find the boy's father. Left for Moscow about a year ago and never came back. But then we got caught by these here.
You mean there's life outside?
Why wouldn't there be any? Sure, there are lots of bad places and lots of beasts around, but we still get by.
Artyom, you were right. People really do live out there. We didn't know. We thought we were the only survivors. God, we'll tell the whole metro about this.
The heck and the boy out.
Hey, you people drove us halfway to nowhere.
They can handle it.
At least give them their masks back.
They're gonna kill him.
Fool. He could have lived. Let's go.
Yeah, they kind of go through it really fast in this game, but what's it called? Like the same thing sort of happens in the book. Like Artyom searches the surface. He does find people, but even his own, like, people that were with him. Not Anna, she wasn't with him at the time, but, like, even them, they don't believe that, like, it's really people from elsewhere in the country. They think that it's Americans trying to find out more about the metro. Well, they're trying to find out more about Moscow and stuff. So they think they're spies. So even meeting people that say they're from elsewhere in Russia, his own people are convinced that it's not really people from Russia, it's American spies. And that's why they want to kill him. And they don't want to believe that Moscow isn't alone. But yeah, I won't say much more because yeah, we'll get more details soon. But yeah, there's that train. Somehow the guy up there ain't seeing me. But there are definite differences between what happens in the book and the game. Because, like, really, the book is kind of just a bridge to this game. And then, like, the first hour of the game or so covers what happens in the book. Well, the book is it's a full book, so obviously there's a lot that isn't included in here. And they really do it fast in the game. Almost, I think too fast. But I bet they probably also didn't want to force people to spend too much time with all that stuff. Oh shit, I don't even have I don't have anything really. No lighter, no flashlight. Well, luckily I can still see for the most part because this ray tracing is so effective. See, look at that. His shadow is suitably light. Like, that's one thing that drives me nuts about a lot of games is when the shadows are just like super dark even in daytime. Because that's just not how it is in real life. Because light bounces off everything else. It propagates through an environment, and that's what's so cool about ray tracing. Is that it actually does that in video games, while other video games the old way, the shadows are like unrealistic and just super dark because of the way lighting is done. There's not light bouncing. Oh shit. This guy's right there. The way it really should.
The turntable is switching on.
You know the rules.
Don't push your luck, old timer. They aren't people.
Also, the other good thing about this version is the loading times are so much faster. They're nowhere near as fast as like Ratchet and Clank.
Now listen, if you come out of here, we won't accept this shit again. Okay?
Animals. Yeah. How can they? What can I do? A mutant? Watchman! A human? How did you... Oh my god. It's you she's been screaming about. Alive! You came for her. All right. I'll help. Finally. I'll be of some use. Okay. They took the girl to the base chief for interrogation. I can't take you to the main entrance. Too many guards. But we may sneak in from the back. Let's go. Don't rush though.
Right.
If they notice you, we're both done for. Wait.
Now we get to go with some stealth.
Do it this way. You sneak to the lighting panel and disable it while I distract them. Looks like they didn't finish the repairs at the generator, Sergeant. Move around. It's quieter that way.
Oh, you turned quite civil again, Yermak. So you can use your head after all.
Yermak, is that you? What are you mumbling? Come here and help me fix this.
Yes, sir. Got me already.
Come on, come on. Fixing this should be nothing for you. Yermak, what's taking you so long?
A shoelace got untied. I'm coming now.
need you to tell me what I should do. Better fix this line here. Come on, move it.
You'll have to take him down. Can you do it quietly?
What's with that mumbling?
Oh, he heard that.
Yeah.
That's one of the cool things with the game too, is you can be non-lethal almost 100% of the time, except for with the mutants.
Wait a moment. Wait. Great. Now throw it. I hope the noise distracts. Well done. Let's go. Come. Go through. Come on. This system supplies air for the command center. It's not that large, actually. Good luck to you.
You're all dead. No matter who you are. That will shut their fuck up. When he learns what he's done to our children, to these civilians, these people are from our city, aren't they? They come to Moscow looking for us. And we never even saw them, because you killed them all. Women, children, my dad will never.
Don't you think he knows? Don't you think your dad is in on it all? He's training our people. Who could do it better?
Knows what? What is this place? What are those towers? Why did you shoot my Artyom? Why?
Nobody wanted him dead. You two would get some lashes and be given back to milk. Why did that idiot have to stick his nose into this, huh? You'd better shut up if you don't want a bullet too. Shut up!
I wanted to hear what they were talking about.
Who the fuck are you?
Like a beast.
Oh my god! You're alive! Alive! Are you hurt? Hunter's badge? It stopped the bullet!
Take this, bitch!
Don't move.
Morons! We are at war! One death won't be enough for you now, you imbeciles! This is the universal broadband radio jammer.
What?
It stops Moscow from hearing anyone, and them from hearing us. Shit. This fucking sucks.
Do you hear that, Artyom? You were right all along. Do you see? It's not just Russia out there. It's the whole world. Oh my god. What for?
Because the war is still going on, and you behave like fucking kids! Alarm!
All the guards will be here soon. Damn.
Damn, she's quick.
Don't shoot!
Artyom?
I'm with him. With you. You have to run.
Is this yours? They just left it sitting there. We must get out before they recover.
Oh, got my flashlight back.
Guards! You have to go sneak through the courtyard. Take the door the guards are coming through. Here, quick! Let's go.
All unauthorized
Who are you?
Andrei Ivanovich Yermak, the train engineer. Run now! Just get to that hangar, then God willing, I'll get you out of here. They know me, so I'll get there easily.
Why are you helping us, Andrei Ivanovich?
I had... I guess I'll tell you later. I hope.
Hey guys,
Be
what's
careful.
going on? Hey! Hey guys!
Artyom, I see the enemy. Give me a boost. Can't really see well with the snowstorm.
Yeah,
Don't
she's
forget your visibility gauge, Artyom.
a really good sniper.
If you don't move too fast and don't come out into the light, you'll be harder for them to notice. Don't turn your flashlight on either, they could notice.
Fortunately, I don't have
Incoming, two of them. I'll give you some cover from above.
silencer. Oh, I think that looks like a shit house.
Yeah, sure. And then they just walked in here all by themselves, did they? A chopper brought them and then scooted. Oh, yeah.
Wish I had a throwing knife.
Reporting. Naturally, they're pretending to be civilians. You rookies all think you know everything after a week of service. Yeah, I don't know shit, I know. This place looks clear. Good. Still, we should stay alert. Oh, freezing to death here. Got the shivers. We can survive the cold. Something else gives me the shivers, though. Tell me, why are we here? Why? I guess to guard the back door. Exactly. And how are we supposed to guard it with this garbage? Well, our good guns are gathering dust back home. What if they aren't gathering dust? I think our military's preparing a
Yeah,
full-out
this
assault.
guy's over there.
Right, or the Reds. So they need all the good guns for frontline duty. And since we're safe here, they gave us what was left. That's all. Well, I'd better be in the front line.
Can't get past him. There's gotta be another way, right?
So what? It can still shoot. Yeah, you can, but can it hit anything? Doesn't even work like
Oh yeah.
What the hell? What's with the lights?
It's that breaker again, or something. Just keeps shutting off. Is there any sense in sitting in the tower with no searchlight?
Again? This just won't do. Let's get the workers to fix it.
Now? There's a fucking alert going on. Nobody but the guards are allowed to move.
Yeah? Well, do something about it then, or else you're up for a chewing out.
I know. Well, go wherever you are going. Patrol or something.
Oh shit, he's gonna see that. Right?
Nothing there. And that's fine by me.
Oh, okay, somehow he didn't. Let's go up here. You know what? Wait, how do you look at the, what is official club? How do you look at the achievements? Oh, cool. Oh shit. Maybe I should have done it in Ranger Hardcore. Although I think when I beat it on Ranger Hardcore on... what's it called? PS4, I did it in New Game Plus, which... is a lot easier. Oh shit, that is not something I did. I forget what Iron Mode is. Oh, so do they not? I guess they don't. They don't let you look at the secret or hidden achievements. That's weird. Because they do on PlayStation. Oh, good. That's her. But now I got throwing knives.
Attention! The command center came under enemy attack. The attackers are assumed to still be on the base territory.
Artyom, I'm changing position. Watch out, there's a guard on the tower. Wait till the right moment.
Civilian personnel movement is prohibited until further
Just
notice.
my luck. Sitting at the very top, right under the jammer.
The jamming system is back online.
Oh shit. Fuck. I'm cornered right now. Obviously, I could just shoot everyone, but I'm really good at stealth, so it's kind of fun.
Almost at the hangar. Smooth sailing from here. Great job, Artyom. We're inside. You can take the mask off, Artyom. Now we have to find Yermak.
Wait, how do I take the mask off, though? Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Hold the filter button. What? How the missing shit? Damn, dude. To all personnel of the SHIELD Project Special Guard Detail, in recent years there's been a noticeable increase in the number of attempts to breach our defenses by spies and enemy agents belonging to previously uncommon demographics: women, old people, teenagers. This serves to prove the utmost efficiency of the Special Detail's defense effort, leaving the enemies no chance of ever achieving their goals of mapping our defense perimeter and carrying out sabotage by employing standard tactics. For that reason, All members of Special Guard detail personnel must carry out their duties responsibly and never falter in applying the special measures to any and all enemy agents detained. Remember, the enemy is resourceful and deceitful. The enemy is desperate enough as to throw the last reserves into battle. Still, the enemy resources are still vast, and a cornered rat is only more dangerous. Defense Council. Yeah, that's what's fucked up. They think the fucking war is still going on. They think that America is still trying to fucking destroy Russia.
Go down with Sammy and check the ravine.
Yes, sir. Far away from this place.
They got Yermak.
It's just a lost cause.
We have to get closer. If you get closer, I'll distract them while you rescue the old man.
I'm telling you, there was a noise from behind the gate.
There's nobody out there, that's for sure. It's the outside gate, so it could only be watchmen.
What if it's the attackers?
Well, then those watchmen just had a nice meal and we don't have to worry.
Well, if you say so. Still, this is suspicious. You do your thing and I'll just stay here, just in case.
Ah, this is nice. The only thing missing is a good smoke. And maybe a drink.
This Yermak is one shady character. What does he do in the train? It's only setting off.
Shit, there's a guy right there.
Find out. First, we handle the attacker.
I like how you can take bullets straight out of guns. This guy doesn't have his flashlight on, but he's...
Hey! That's suspicious. Fuck! Contact!
Oh, fuck. Damn it. Are you serious?
Go down with Seri and check the ravine. Yes, sir.
They got Yermak.
Going to get much of anything from gathering
We have to get closer.
Safe from trouble.
If you get closer, I'll distract
I'm
them
telling
while
you, there was a
rescue the old
noise
man.
from behind the gate.
There's nobody out there, that's for sure.
Oh, I didn't even
The
notice that
outside gate, so it
before.
could only be
Oops.
watchmen.
What if it's the attackers?
Well, then those watchmen just had a nice meal and we don't have to worry.
Well, if you say so. Still, this is suspicious. You do your thing. I'll just stay here, just in case.
Fuck.
Smoke? Damn what I wouldn't give for us.
What does he do in the train? It's only setting off. We'll find out. First, we handle the attacker. And then we take that talking to him. He's been acting way too suspicious.
There we go.
Group D, redeploy to the wind turbine zone.
Let's wait till they walk off.
I repeat, Group D redeploy to the wind turbine zone immediately. Group B is under heavy attack from watchmen.
Now. You only had an outing planned for tomorrow, and it's bound to be cancelled now. Just stay put for now. We'll have to have a long talk later about breaking the rules.
Oh, that's Yermak right there.
So nice not to expect a bullet or a knife in the back for once. I hope we stay here for a long time.
Ain't that funny? Well, I guess I didn't give him a bullet or a knife. I knocked his ass out. Alright, Yermak, I got you.
See you here.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, thank you. All right. We don't have much time. They'll be back. I'll go to
Wait.
the engine. It should be ready now. You go up there. and switch the
They,
turntable
I wonder why
mechanism on.
they call him Yermak, but
Please, be careful.
she calls him Andrei Ivanovich. Wait, they somehow already see me. That might be normal though.
We're running out of time. Turn the turntable on.
What? I can't take anything out of their backpack now. Huh. I think it's because I'm full on ammo.
Artyom, we've no time. Turn it on.
Alert! All groups, to the hangar!
Oh, visual on the enemy!
Oh shit. Oh, they're up there.
Shit, they're still in the fucking tank! Cartridge in their ass! Do it!
The fuck?
What do we do now?
Oh, here we go. Those are explosive. Damn. Whoa, what?
Don't let go, Artyom! That was intense. Are you okay?
Hey, there's a manual drive on the platform. It's hard to
Artyom!
turn, but it's just a little bit.
More guards! Get them! Let's do this together. Just a little. Yes. Run!
Kill them!
Artyom, come on! Yes!
Come here, quick!
You're going to ram the gate!
I need your help here! You should put the masks on! The seals might be damaged!
We did it! Yeah!
Oh shit. Flash grenade.
Base, we apprehended the engineer with 2 accomplices. Over.
Roger that, base. Over.
All right, shoot these two. And as for the engineer...
What do you mean, shoot these two?
Don't you dare give me lip, soldier!
Here, the Colonel will give you a piece of his mind now. Colonel, sir, we have a situation here.
Anna!
Dad! Guys! It's us! Help us!
What the hell?
Artyom!
What are you doing here?
Talk about surprise.
Colonel, this will mean court-martial for all of you.
All right, everyone, shut up! I can't believe this. Just can't. Shit!
So this is true? You're working for them? The bastards shot Artyom!
Be quiet! How did you end up here? It doesn't matter. You have no idea what you just stuck your heads in. We've no moves left. Hansa can't take this lying down.
shit,
The Watchers
Sherlock.
won't let
No,
them.
I won't be quiet! What is this jammer for? Why are they hiding the fact that Moscow didn't survive alone? There,
What is
in the
Anna
ravine,
talking about,
there are
sir?
people
It's one of
from
Hansa's
other
meteorological
cities
force.
dead! All of
Everyone
them,
shut
women,
up.
children!
I'll tell you all later. Everything. Gramps, what's going on out there? Down this road?
The road is fine, at least until 100 click mark.
Is there a safe place to stop nearby?
Of course. We have to make haste though. They called the cruiser.
All right, gentlemen. Artyom and Anna have just made a huge mess, and I can't go back to Moscow now. The wartime legislation dictates they'd be killed. In any case, I have to get them out of town until it all blows over. But you all should stay. Hear me, Major? My people are in no way related to
It's not my
this
call, and you know it.
misunderstanding at
Well,
the
I'll
jam.
fight for the guys no matter what.
Of course, Artyom, Anna, they are
The
with us.
orderlies, no one behind.
All right, Spartans. Throw these overboard and full steam ahead.
Come with me, Artyom. Let's catch some air. I'm so glad the boys supported us. It looks like my father didn't say a word to them about this either. We spent 20 years in Metro, thinking the rest of the world was burnt to a crisp in the war. But they just circled Moscow with those jammers, and we were none the wiser. How perfect of them! While you were getting irradiated on the surface, my father just kept lying! Lying to you, to me, to everyone! The whole fucking world! And not even batting an eye! Damn! They caught up!
Stop the engine immediately and come out with your hands above your head. That was just a warning. If you do not comply, we will shoot to kill.
Fuck me, that's some armor. And look at all the machine guns.
Happy now? Is this what you were hoping
How
for?
is this his fault? You knew everything and never said
Shit!
Then warning. Stop the engine immediately.
Oh, fuck! Are you okay?
Yeah, just a scratch.
Okay, we are stopping. But I must warn you, our brakes are not in great condition. Yermak, start slowing down. Let them think we are surrendering.
Finally some good sense. Now, keep braking to a stop.
Well, grenades will barely scratch their paint, so
How about from the inside?
not enough explosives. Unless we put everything we have in their firebox.
Please, let me do it, Colonel, sir.
I will be appointing the volunteers here. Artyom will do it.
Why Artyom?
Because he started it all, and he better do something about it. Artyom, leap over as soon as we slow down. I will distract him in the meantime.
Plastic explosives.
For real.
You cover if needed.
Cut this shit, Miller. There's nowhere to go. You've never been out here. We have.
We weren't going to go far, just out of town for a bit till the excitement quiets down. And you just opened fire. Will you let us go if we stop?
I have to detain you and bring you back to face trial. You do understand the charges you're facing, right?
Desertion. Treason.
Are you fucking kidding me? Me? A traitor?
You tell me, where are you taking that train?
Oh, what the hell?
Joyride? No. I see only one answer. You've been spotted and you're running back to your matters.
So the verdict has already been passed. We won't even see a trial.
Alright, there we go.
That shit out. What are you carrying, man? Defense plans? You want to buy yourself a seaside retirement without life, you damn cripple?
Plans? Treason? We have served you people without question for years. We have spilled our blood for the cause.
You sold out. They destroyed us and you...
I have been a soldier my whole life. I have dedicated my life to my people, my country. But I'll be damned if I give it to parasites like
That was
you.
easy.
I kinda hoped it wouldn't get to this. You don't know? Some asshole stole an engine of ours and are trying to escape Moscow. So we are after them. Are they mad? Escape? Where to? There's nothing around. Damn, you are great. There are lots of things around we are just not supposed to know. But those what was that? I give up! I give up!
Wow, he gave up fast. Shit, actually, I want to hear what they were about to say. And luckily, this version of the game reloads really fast. Thank God.
You don't know? Some asshole stole an engine of ours and are trying to escape Moscow. So we are after them. Are they mad? Escape? Where to? There's nothing around. Damn, you are great. There are lots of things around we are just not supposed to know. But those ass clowns seem to know enough. Are you? Damn. Yeah. You've been around for even half as long as I have. You get to see stuff. Well, it's all secrets, sure, but they don't send officers to do cleanups alone. What do you mean cleanups? A dirty business, that. Of men, women, even children. But why would you... What? You think spies only come as handsome guys in tuxedos? These people can blend in. Walk around without raising suspicion. And if they report back...
Handsome guys in tuxedos.
Oh, there's another 10 megatons dropped on Moscow, and no missile shield to save us this time. But still, women and children. Hey, you never saw those kids, man. In this world, it is either us or them. And I am watching after my own. I guess.
Damn, that's...
I give up! I give up!
That's really fucking cool. I don't think I ever saw that conversation before, but oh. And I almost missed that note. The Commonwealth of the Stations of the Ring Line. Colonel, I have confirmed the emergency blah blah blah. 6,000 military grade rounds. Huh.
We're getting closer. Units are made and ready.
Time's up, Colonel Miller. Easy. We are slowing down. But the brakes on this thing are busted.
Don't sweat it, Colonel. My people will help you handle it.
On my mark! On the count of 3!
Yermak, get ready to hit the brake. Now! Artyom, get going. They've just got serious.
What the? Brake! Hit the brake! Stop, you asshole! but I'd rather die!
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! I'm just a stalker. I'm not with them. They made me.
These out of the day! Fire as well!
Come on! They're going to tear us to pieces!
Hold on!
Oh, hell yeah!
Oh my god, Artyom! Thank goodness you're okay!
Now we are not just traitors. We are honest-to-God enemy saboteurs.
We stopped 100 clicks from Moscow to check our Geiger counters. The thing is, they are all in the green, as if they're in a conspiracy. Still, this amazing piece of news doesn't really impress anyone that much. The guys are all confused as to what to do next. And I'm just waiting for answers. And hoping the commander, whom until recently I trusted implicitly, is going to be extremely persuasive in his reasoning.
Man, the loading time is so much faster. In the old version, you'd be sitting there for a long time after he was done speaking for the game to load.
Why their long faces?
We are at a crossroads, so to speak, where everybody can help but wonder, what next? Where do we go from here?
Yes, more or less what I expected from you. But you got the picture. So, is your counter functioning? Have you checked it?
Yes, it's all green. Double checked it. Stepan's in the green too. We don't need masks here.
So, they were telling the truth.
Who was telling the truth? Why won't you answer? Who were those people trying to kill us? Why would they shoot at you, the Order's commander? Explain something, at least! You owe us that!
Well, I might as well drop the bomb now. The war did not end.
What do you mean, did not end?
Let me finish. Most of our cities are destroyed. The rest of the country is probably under enemy occupation. To avoid new nuclear attacks against us, Command chose the only viable course of action: to play dead. To ensure radio silence, the SHIELD system was created. A network of radio jammers covering Moscow and suburbs. So that some radio enthusiasts wouldn't bring more bombs down on our heads by whining on air. And it's one of these jammers that got disabled by the hands of those present here.
Could you not have shared that before? Say, before Artyom took that radio outside and caught all that radiation?
No! I only got briefed half year ago. Under a strict, you talk, you die policy. And then had to tell my people we were securing a weather station.
Sir, with all due respect, if we can't go back, maybe we should advance and move on?
I have an idea, but... Artyom, rather than carrying on with this silent disapproval of yours, check the airwaves. We should be out of the jamming range by now, so give it your best try. Look for transmissions from the Ark. Do you understand now why we are traitors in the eyes of Command? We shut down a jamming station, shot up the guards, destroyed a patrol train, and ran away from Moscow. Who even needs a trial when the case is so clear? There's no way back now. Which means we have to continue moving forward.
Command, what are you talking about?
The Moscow Defense Command. Have you ever heard of the Invisible Watchers?
I have, but they're just an urban legend.
Not at all. They are command.
Are you sure they care for more than just protecting their asses? You mentioned the Ark. What's that all about?
If our team finds their signal, you'll figure everything out. Otherwise, there is nothing to talk about.
Do you think finding that Ark of yours is going to fix everything?
I do not. But if you have a better idea, then go ahead.
Yes, I do. We have to find good...
Wait a moment, what was that? Listen, everyone!
Area 18-5. I repeat, proceed to the rally point. Rally point location is code 1811-79.
Where was that number supposed to...
18-5.
Got it!
Only by standing
So
together
it is
shall we
somewhere
overcome any
around
and
here.
all
The
obstacles.
Yamantau Mountain. So the route from here should go... like this. This is our goal!
So, is this what you had in mind?
Yes, this is it. The Ark Project is a whole city underground. Enormous stores, machines, the best experts. It is the Commander General's HQ. All of...
What the fuck?
They have already started the rest. We will tell them that Moscow is alive.
This fucking console has issues with sound. Like, I can't tell you how many times sound cuts out or crackles and does weird shit like that. And this doesn't happen on PS5, by the way.
It wasn't all for nothing. Everything will change.
Actually, maybe I should look at the settings. Fucking... one thing I fucking love about this console, though, is quick resume. You get up to 5 games, but you can... If you start other games without quitting them, it'll put them in quick resume automatically, so that anytime you want, you can just click on those games and it loads them up instantly. I fucking love it. It's such a cool fucking feature. Like, cause it's even faster than like Ratchet and Clank or Spider-Man, which are the fastest loading games on anything. But the thing is they still have those like pre-screen, like those screens before the main menu. Those take time, and then plus just getting to the main menu, like, so loading into a game from main menu in those games is instant, pretty much, like less than a second. But just getting to the main menu, it takes more time than quick resume does, and quick resume works with any game, 360 games. Like, it's fucking awesome. But yeah, no, the reason I was going to this, I wanted to look at the sound settings. What? Wait, what's allow pass-through? Pass app audio directly to your receiver. No. Let's see. I mean, my headphones already have DTS headphone X or whatever. But I think I want to use Atmos. What? The fuck? Why does it show Cyberpunk? What? Why would I have to pay for that? Plus, I thought this game already had fucking... Wait, so this is free? Oh, I get it. Yeah, the TV doesn't... I wish you could just send it to the TV anyways. Dude, fuck off. Why would I have to pay for that shit? And what the hell is Windows Sonic? I mean, I am using HDMI headset, technically. I just want to make sure it's not gonna mute the game audio on the stream. It doesn't seem like it is.
Everything. Do you get it? A new life.
Alright, audio is good.
All the survivors of the
By the way, are there any single women in that place?
Great reaction. So I think the moment calls for... Bring it out to me.
Bring what out, Colonel?
I'm trying to remember all their names.
It's been sloshing about in your canteen. Do you think I'm deaf or what?
The Asian guy is Demir.
Just a moment. I thought my...
Guy next to him is Duke. The Colonel is the Colonel. Colonel Miller or
It's not a short trip to the Urals.
Melnick in the book.
Should make ourselves comfortable.
The American guy is Sam.
Let's name this bucket of bolts at the very least, eh?
It's about time.
And then the guy in the back, the Poon Hound, is Alyosha.
Go to hell.
Wait, where's Stepan?
Even better.
Stepan's the big guy with the beard. I don't see him here, though.
Dawn and a cruiser of, you know what?
That's better.
Not bad. I like it.
Ah, beautiful name.
Sounds okay, but the cruiser of what?
Yeah, I'll tell you later.
Looks
The Aurora.
Like it's decided. Let's drink to
the Aurora.
Achievement unlocked.
Hey, Artyom, let's take a look at that map.
All right, we had a round. That should be enough. Yermak, full steam ahead.
Aye. Full steam ahead.
Wow, that's some distance. I wonder how long it will take.
What the hell is Yermak anyways? Oh no. If I do that, it'll travel.
But I got a bullet from an ugly motherfucker instead.
You sure you're okay? Because I know you.
Just so you know, scars attract the lady.
Man, it's really cool having the better field of view. This is what it normally was. Look at how
There's definitely
tight that
a
is.
lot of those up ahead.
I don't need a lot, really. It's quality that matters.
Yeah, that's Alyosha. He's the Poon Hound. Always talking about chicks.
Andrei Ivanovich, how long have you been working with those jammers?
Yeah, they always call him Andrei Ivanovich is what she calls him, but everyone else calls him Yermak.
Hey, Artyom! Is there any music on the air?
I'm gonna find some music, because there's a trophy for that.
Attention! Attention! 1-6 here.
We just saw a group of targets with 2 vehicles moving toward your position. They'll be there in about 40. Roll out the red carpet.
Copy that, 102. Will you be ready to cut them off if they retreat along the same route?
The machine gun is in position already. We're going to fill a wire post and add a few claymores to that just to make sure.
Copy, 102. Over and out.
I love those radio messages, because I remember there was one like before the final level that like it made the final level make a lot of sense. Is awesome. Or at least one situation with the kid. Yeah, love that sort of stuff. What was I just about to check? Oh yeah, now I'm gonna put the field of view back to maximum. Wait, actually it doesn't seem any different while I'm on the radio.
You found it! Thanks, Artyom. The mood improved instantly.
Oh yeah, I love this. You get the little diary. Anna, my Anna. From the very beginning, I thought I was not worthy of you. What was I? A nerdy guy from a backwater station, a dreamer hearing voices in his head, an adventurer seeker. And you, the most beautiful girl in the metro, the only daughter of the legendary Colonel Miller, the best sniper of the Spartan Order. But how did you put it? There were lots of hard-boiled guys around. God, how much have we been through here? I mean, been through together. We had our bright days and really dark ones. Our feelings would die out and rekindle again. I even tried to leave, but couldn't go too far. You wanted a normal man, but you still accepted me as I am. You were the only one who didn't consider me mad when I spent days on the surface listening to the radio in fruitless attempts of receiving signals from the other survivors. You knew that every such sortie meant more radiation exposure for me and less chances for healthy children, should we ever have them. And you would still let me go. You didn't prohibit me from dreaming. I always felt your gaze on me when you would cove my back in combat. I think that's supposed to be cover. And when I would lose my way, I was always in your field of view. I always knew that nobody could ever replace you, my personal guardian angel of death. If this is not love, what is? And actually in the book, yeah, he cheated on her at a certain point, but they also separated. And also, that's not true about him going to the surface. She did, like, well, actually, even in the game, she was, like, against it. Wait, how do I select the other one? Oh, D-pad, okay. Oh, okay, so there it shows his real name. Alright, Miller. Colonel Sviatoslav Konstantinovich Melnikov. Because, yeah, that's in the book. He was Colonel Melnik, not Miller. But it's just like Anna. Anna's name in the book is Anya. But, okay. The founder and the permanent commander of the Order of Sparta. Miller picked and trained each Spartan individually. He was the only one to come to the rescue of my home station when we were under attack by the Dark Ones. He was the only one to stand between the communists and the Nazis and prevent the conflict which would spell the ultimate end of our civilization. It was Miller who accepted me into the Order and blessed our union with Anna, his only daughter. I became his son-in-law but could never amass the courage to call him Dad. Nothing but Colonel with a Sir, of course. In the D6 defense, the Colonel lost his best fighters and his old self. Something is forever broken in him. He became cold, completely intolerant of any dissent. Sometimes I feel he's sorry he didn't object his daughter marrying me. He would probably preferred Hunter as his son-in-law, but Hunter is missing, and I dragged his daughter into the maelstrom none of us might ever emerge from. Yeah, there's actually a bunch of interesting things in the books about Miller. Like, he's actually kind of not a good guy. Alright, and this is about Demir. Demir is probably the calmest of all the crew members. Demir is also extremely reliable. He'll always be there to help. He always does the hardest part of any job, goes on the toughest missions, and then, instead of taking the well-earned respect and gratitude as one would expect, he starts blushing and saying he had nothing to do with the success. And it all just kind of happened that way. There's only one painful issue for Demir, and that's his name given to him by his father, along with half of his blood. Demir can't forgive his father for leaving, going as far as to deny being his blood kin. Issues. But yeah, I think the half the page there is blank because there's going to be more added to it. But it'll be easier to read if I eat in sections. But I just love this stuff because it's really interesting. Like, they made such a cool world with these games and the books. Like, just love it. Duke of Darkness, Igor Dukov, the youngest, the bravest, and the craziest of us. Some joined the Order out of desperation. Others to protect people from dangers, but Duke is just desperately in love with adventure. Whenever the Colonel asks for volunteers, Duke is always the first to shout me, no matter how hard and dangerous the mission ahead may be. A shame we don't have any medals in the Order, otherwise Duke would be plastered with them. He keeps looking up to the more experienced fighters, competing with them for the most kills, missions, and wounds. For some reason, he pays particular attention to comparing his achievements with mine. Perhaps it's because I'm closest to his age. Anna once said about him, "Quit your whining, Artyom. There are people here who dream of becoming like you." About Duke, she was right. Was she right? Yeah, and that makes sense because Artyom has done a lot, and he's also just a really good soldier. Like, he just is naturally good at it, which is how he survived for so long. Yermak, the Aurora's permanent helmsman. Yermak knows her every detail down to the smallest bolt and feels every change in the work of any of her numerous, and truth be told quite worn out, mechanisms. With his heart, Yermak fit into our group so easily and naturally. It seems he was with us since forever, and yet Anna and I met him on Hanseatic base, where Yermak first helped me find my wife and then lead us in the hijacking of our beloved cruiser. Still, with Yermak's background, it's a small wonder he decided to leave Moscow with us. At the time of our meeting, we had just only learned of Hansa executing everyone trying to enter or leave Moscow, but Yermak had been living with this terrible knowledge for months. First out of fear for his daughter's life, then, after she succumbed to her illnesses, out of sheer hopelessness. But now he is free, just like the rest of us, and if we ever come back to Moscow, we'll settle our scores with Hanseatic leadership together. Yermak says that every man has a destination in life, a place where the fate leads him to. And whenever life becomes hard, sometimes unbearably so, I always recall his words. This might be the end of the line, but it is still not your destination. Get up, walk on. Thank you, Yermak. I'm with you to the end of the line. Idiot. Oh, I forgot about Idiot. I forgot about him. Because, yeah, I remember there was one guy at the beginning. I was like, wait, who's that? Alright, Idiot chose his nickname out of natural humility or perhaps simply in honor of one of Dostoevsky's characters. In fact, he's anything but, being the most educated and well-read soldier in the Order, landing the position of Miller's right-hand man back in the Metro. There's a decent amount of typos in these diaries. The question is, what does he really know about the reasons for people being held in the tunnels, the war that could be still going on, as well as who is really in control of the metro. Idiot likes talking a lot, but he never actually says much, even if you push him, save for his usual, on one hand, this could be true, while on the other, if you feel that the truth is close enough to touch, talk to Idiot. He'll confuse you completely in no time. One thing about him that I don't understand at all is what could he even be looking for fighting in the Order's ranks? Alyosha. The life of the party, an avid lady killer, favorite customer of the seediest joints of Svetnoy Boulevard, and our survival on the surface instructor. After only a cursory glance, he can correctly tell if an abandoned building can last for years or is ready to collapse onto your head at the lightest touch, which ability saved him back in Moscow more than once. Alyosha is the only member of our crew seemingly taking our journey for an exciting adventure, probably in anticipation of new meetings with representatives of the fair sex, of course. Yeah, I told you, he's a poon hound. Oh yeah, Sam's story is pretty interesting, because he was in the metro when the bombs dropped, and yeah, he had to deal with a whole lot of bullshit, because being American, you know, they thought he was like, they treated him like shit because he's American, and then the war was with America, so it makes sense. Sam is one of the Order's best. He might not be the strongest, fastest, or the best marksman we have, but he can certainly hold his own in a match with Spartan champions in each of these areas, and he definitely is the most unusual of us. Sam is an American, a Marine from the U.S. Embassy's guard detail who just happened to be in the metro when the Judgment Day came, eventually ending up as Colonel Miller's personal bodyguard. Sam had to sit the Battle of B6 out on the account of staying in a hospital with a really serious wound, and was really hard on himself for not being there to protect the Colonel when he was needed the most. As soon as he was back on his feet, still all bandaged, Sam would refuse to leave the Colonel's side no matter what. He wouldn't even let anybody else push Miller's wheelchair. Even when Andrew the blacksmith made the amazing prosthetics the Colonel had been wearing ever since, Sam remained Miller's shadow and, of course, joined us aboard the Aurora. All of us, the crew members, are going somewhere to some kind of destination, as Yermak puts it, even though none of us know where that destination would be. Sam, though, seems to know the place. If the world outside of Metro is not wiped out, there must be survivors in the US, and Sam can't stop thinking about his parents, who might still be alive, waiting for their son. I wonder if he feels he's traveling in the right direction with us. And that's why one of the DLCs is you play as Sam, and yeah, he tries to find his way to America. And it's an awesome DLC, because it's huge. Stepan. In day-to-day life, Stepan is so calm and nice, it's hard to believe he is a member of the Order. We are a military organization. After all, once you see this giant in battle, though, you immediately see the reason for him being here. Stepan is completely fearless and amazingly strong. He handles a heavy machine gun as if it were a regular assault rifle. We're lucky to be on Stepan's side. Having him as an enemy would be a disaster. Tokarev, he's like the gunsmith, kinda. Tokarev, partial to the creations of the famous gun designer, he shares... Oh yeah, Tokarev is a type of gun. It's like, he shares the family name with. As a man in love with his craft, he is constantly busy with crew's weapons, repairing, maintaining them, and making improvements. Tokarev knows everything there is to know about weapons and even more, and can talk about them for hours, but is not really interested in much else. Still, he doesn't just care for our firepower, but also works on our gear, constantly adjusting and inventing new things, laboring day and night to make sure we all perform to the best of our ability without being hindered by inferior equipment. What would we do without him? On a side note, he seems to be quietly and hopelessly, unrequitedly in love with my Anna. What? He's always worried about her, thinking of her, talking about her, but I can't even bring myself to feel jealous. I mean, Anna is pretty fucking hot, not gonna lie. Exhibition, my home station, now a part of VDNKH, Commonwealth, together with Alexevskaya and Rishkaya. Living there has been an uneven ride, but I still have fond memories of the time. Even though Anna, my wife, would disagree, she positively hated it there, having traded the position of the Order's best sniper for everyday chores of a regular mushroom farmer. That's true. Hansa, the most powerful faction of the Metro, the Commonwealth of the stations of the Ring Line, soldiers in Hansa's employ being the best. I don't know if I want to read all this right now. Hansa is basically like a merchant guild, I guess you could say, but they also have a lot of power in the Metro because they control a ring line of stations that like pretty much every faction crosses borders with. And if you want to travel across the Metro, you have to go through Hansa too. Cool. All right. I think I have to go talk to the colonel. Oh, another note. Wait, what else did I fucking miss? Oh wait, okay, that's not a missing slot. That's just because it's a different chapter. All right.
Hello there, Artyom.
Oh, there's Tokarev.
It seems to me, whether it was intended or not, that our colonel now has a goal to strive for because of you. We all remember the way you fought back in D6, so no matter what lies ahead, we're with you. You can count on us. Yeah.
Nice.
As for me, I'm running a little inventory check. Yeah, it is kind of cramped in here. I'm thinking of making something of a workbench. So that's all the instruments we get, and everything else would be within arm's reach. With no workbench, you just lose small components. We'll use this place to work on the weapons. Cleaning, oiling, keep out of everybody's way, and keep them from messing with us.
I fucking love this about the game.
Well, we'll have to take turns, of course, but we'll manage.
Like walking around, being able to talk to people.
I'll store them for you here on the Aurora, and you can come back to exchange them. You'll get them back in their best shape ever. Don't you doubt. Boy, have I cleaned and oiled a lot of weapons.
Jesus, he goes on forever.
Factory and homemade too. Some of those were just amazing. So unusual.
But it's awesome because it's like side characters that in a lot of other games would be nobody that you would give a shit about. In this game,
attention. You clean your weapon well.
You learn a lot more about them.
Check the ammo, because these dirty ammo caps do get rusty sometimes. But if you put your heart into it, the weapon never fails. Well, I'll just finish oiling this one.
Actually, yeah, the diary did say that he would talk forever about weapons. They weren't lying.
Well, hello there, Artyom.
Oh shit, I can shovel in there?
You could have called me up there to drink to Aurora. I still think Beelzebub was a better name.
Beelzebub.
Well, help yourself. Because frankly speaking, I'm a bit tired here. The only good thing about this job is that you forget it's winter. If only you didn't have to pay for discomfort later, with your whole body aching. That monotonous labor calms you. Well, it's not a lie. I do feel this calm, you see. That's all? Okay, I'll take it from here.
Sorry, dude. I got other things to do. Alright, now I have to go talk to Miller or whatever. I think he's out here.
A bunch of people onto my Aurora.
I'll be damned. All those years of breathing through field.
So, dear Moses, can you feel how sweet the air is without a mask? Or not just sweet, so many shades of taste it has. A weird feeling, eh, my friend? I remember you telling me how you took your mask off atop a Stonkino tower. When you homed those missiles in on the dark ones, was the air bitter then? Who knows though? Had you not launched those missiles, you'd probably never have climbed that building or received that signal. Life is weird, huh? One random event drags another with it, like links in a chain. And you are pulling that chain out of a deep, dark well. The links emerge from the dark water. And what drink is in that bucket that's on the end of the chain? That's a mystery. That's what I often think about when facing a choice. You can't drop the chain either. You always have to drink from that bucket. Well, bottoms up, I suppose. So, how does it feel to be the Moses who yanked on this particular chain? Is it dumb to think about such things when all I ever did in life was carry out orders? Well, I'm not called idiot for nothing. Still, I would like to know what's on the end of your chain.
The fuck?
Look, if there's no radiation, that means we could bring everyone out of Moscow.
It doesn't matter if there's radiation or not, Comrade American. The citizens of Moscow will have to stay put.
But why? We're just a short way from the city, and the radiation's gone.
Things might have been that easy in your America, but life has never been so easy here. Even now, we woke up saviors of the metro, and by lunchtime, we're enemy spies, saboteurs, train thieves. And what for? Something we thought was true turned out to be a lie. And that is enough for them to want us dead.
The Hansa bosses must have known that we could live up here. But the public didn't know that. Who'd want to stay down in the metro if we told them?
We cannot.
Right.
If they are ready to make mincemeat out of old ladies and kids to keep their secret, what do you think would they do to you, Uncle Sam? Huh? We can't go back. We can't use radio. Remember the jammers? And even if you pull a perfect Rambo and break through back into the metro, do you expect they'd all just believe you and go, yes, Moses, lead us out of this Egypt? Can you even imagine the death toll? Take your average station dwellers. Even if the Hansa guards didn't shoot them, how far would they get? Right to the nearest mutant den, most likely. We are safe here, speeding along on this Eastern Express. They are not as lucky. Not at all.
Well, what if there was a proper evacuation?
And who would do that? Hansa's people? The ones that kept us under lock and key for 20 years? Or us too?
Right.
Besides, getting the people out of Moscow is not the end of it. You have to settle them somewhere, provide food. No, brother. I do get where you're coming from, but this matter is way more complex than it seems.
He's right.
Yes, you're right. All this clean air went to my head. So, wait, does this mean the Colonel was in the know?
Yep.
His rank does seem to suggest that. Besides, he led negotiations with Hansa. Where would we be without them after the D6 debacle? They gave us weapons and recruits to replenish our losses. We, on the other hand, our competence does not stretch beyond thinking cozy thoughts and keeping the fools in the metro from killing each other off. Remember, if not us, then who?
You are too smart for your own good, idiot.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Demir, I've been thinking. How far are we gonna go?
No masks needed. The railroad runs through the whole country. As far as we want, I reckon. As for Yamantau, it's about 2,000 clicks away.
No, far can we get with the fuel we have? What's this machine's mileage?
Aha, that! Yeah, it certainly is a coal guzzler, this thing. Then again, there should be coal stores at every station. And if we don't find any, we could still burn firewood.
Huh. It looks like there's still a lot of trees.
Why the long face, Demir?
You see, I made a mistake of stocking up on filters. Well, I could have gotten a whole bunch of MREs for the same ammo, or a new hazard suit. I wish I'd known there'd be no need for them. The corporal sold them way too hard, that bastard. Get them while they last. He even gave me a book as a free extra. Quotations from Chairman, do you know this writer? Mao? Anyway,
Chairman Mao?
I am like a fool with the stupid book and the filters, while we could really use that meal-grade ammo now. You never know who...
Mao's evil fucking bastard.
You're not giving the book enough credit. At the very least, it contains a whole world of wisdom on fighting the war against the imperialism. Which we might encounter on the way, even though so far we just seem to be fighting our own.
Yeah, Anna's pulling no punches this time. Perhaps she shouldn't have. It's not like the Colonel understands everything. Who's in the right here?
Whoever's not wrong, obviously.
Well, who's not wrong then?
He who does nothing and says nothing too.
Give me a break. Who's in the right now?
Everybody is, brother. And nobody.
I shouldn't have asked.
I am not bothered when I'm not understood. I am bothered when I don't understand.
Huh. Makes sense. Wait, but where the fuck is Miller? He said he wanted to talk to me. I don't see him. Oh, there he is. Jesus.
A few days later, I was coming back from Iran. Stopped the train, went and found those people. Soon they understood I saw that ravine. Fed me the usual lies about the spies and whatnot.
Did you believe them?
Well, it sure seems safer to believe. But then, I just couldn't keep the charade up. Then the security officer told me straight. Whoever you speak to dies. The whole station dies with him if need be.
Oh, Sam came in? I didn't even notice him come in.
So, how did you like that fresh air? Out of this world, isn't it? I thought I'd ask Yermak about where we're headed next. I'm sorry I interrupted.
It's all right. Don't worry. There's not much left to tell. But when I saw you, and then Artyom, I knew I wasn't alone anymore. You can't just keep these things in.
Now I understand why you helped us back then. Thank you.
Don't mention it. God willing, it won't end up being done in vain.
Yes. Have you ever taken a train beyond city borders?
No.
I don't think
Didn't get a chance to go.
anybody does like old, like
Metro train engineer.
dirty
Green line.
equipment and environments better than 4A games. Like
And no real distance either.
other games try to do stuff like this, but it just never compares. This like really looks legit.
About how good it would be to just
Oh
leave
shit!
the metro and work on a real railroad.
You see that white noise up there?
Not to run
In between the pipes? Actually, you probably can't see that on YouTube.
My wife wouldn't let me.
That's from the ray tracing. Like that's a side effect of
About my dream?
the ray tracing lighting. Is you'll see white noise in some places where the bounce light is shining.
My Tatiana.
And
Little Sashenka.
oh yeah, you see it up there too. Fucking the consoles have the normal settings, and the only difference between normal and ultra is ultra is higher resolution, so there's less of that noise. It's less noticeable. But even here, it's barely noticeable to me at all. But all the settings have the same amount of bounces, which is infinite. There's an infinite amount of light that bounces. It's like the original version of the game only had one bounce on PC, but now it's infinite, even on normal settings. So it's fucking. We definitely got an amazing version of the game on console.
I'm sorry I got so emotional there. Artyom, what's done is done. Yes, I didn't stop you from going outside. Yes,
He's smoking out of a newspaper.
Yes, I didn't tell you you were not the only ones to survive. But even I didn't have the clearance. Not back then. This is a state secret. Do you understand? I've been granted clearance only after a fight to protect the D6. They said they needed me to teach their recruits because the war was still on. Don't you think I was shocked? What did our people in D6 die for? What did I lose my legs for? But I understood. Because the war was still on. Security was paramount. Our people would have understood. So please, do the same. You would have spilled the beans to everyone in Metro. You're a goddamn Prometheus, a messiah. You must lead the people out of the caves. Do you think you would have saved anyone? Remember that jammer? What if Moscow has been found out because of you? What if there are missiles inbound? Anyways, no matter what they think of me, I'm no deserter and will never become one. I'm ready to bear full responsibility for everything. But if there is even the smallest chance to earn my pardon, I will take it. Which means that we, like a runner that tripped, need to keep running ever faster just to keep balance. And don't dare you trip us all over again. Am I understood? I hope I am. Anyway, at least now we know where to run. So, go back inside and take a look at the map. Our route is pretty obvious now.
Oh, it's my fault. I'm really sorry. And thank you for telling me.
Yo, I wonder if that island up there is the one where they detonated Tsar Bomba.
At least I died protecting my friends. Shut up, you fool. By the way, Uncle Sam, your command of Russian is quite good. Another 40 years or so, and you'd go completely native. Isn't it confusing?
Artyom, look at the map. Now that we know where we're going, it makes sense.
You became a Russian for nothing. By the way, if we meet the occupying forces, whose side?
Oh shit, I should have let that conversation finish. But I'm really hungry and yeah, I gotta take a break.
Intoxicating. But that was not what had caused the crew's euphoria. Our journey finally got a definite purpose provided by the transmission from the government bunker in the Urals. For 20 years, we thought that neither the government nor military high command had survived. Turns out they're still around. Where were they while we were eating each other alive in the metro? We'll have a lot of questions for them once we reach Yamantau, if we reach it. The ruins of our country are under enemy control, according to Miller, and we'll have to fight through to our goal. A small team against the occupation armies? What are the chances that we'll succeed? That we'll get some answers?
Alright, cool. Alright, so I'm gonna go now. I will be back. This is actually, like, probably one of my favorite levels in the game. It's pretty awesome. But there we go. Cool. So see you soon. I'm hungry as shit.